Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the cute!
Excuse me, I did not realize I would be perfectly happy to chat with you.
Oh! Wait, that's not it, Paimon. Sorry. Paimon.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Vaude.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat, and as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce—
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor to—
Ah, Mr. Linny. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your—
Wait.
I saw you all chatting just now. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa!
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for— And by the way, I should probably— There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive— So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise she may become—
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug—
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please,
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a—
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental— Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way—
Oh, good point. That's what—
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. she'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
That's right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could... There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members, our lucky audience member and I... Now please...
Wow! Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny...
The lucky audience member will be generated by... It selects numbers entirely at... Now then, let's begin. Let me see... Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside... I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully... You don't need to do anything, but no matter if the magic is interrupted, who knows where you...
Oh.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be... Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 6...
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
No, that won't do. Come on, repeat after me.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep...
54, 53, 50... Why aren't you counting them?
I am counting in my head, merely a consequence of my identity and person.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that
40, 30... Mr. Linney, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the... It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong place.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem to... Ah, what was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't...
25! What's wrong, Mr. Linney?
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration.
Never mind the...
No, that's unacceptable. It seems things aren't... It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be 10 seconds and change is...
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping 2 people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Does
Ta-da!
all Oh my god.
What happened? Is this part of... Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix...
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still...
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and...
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
The hell is this?
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall. As of now, we are still not sure why we found... And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl... It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap, and there are many indications that it is connected with the...
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians...
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the...
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth, that's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we... Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a... But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in... Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once...
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now.
Of course! Who would it be?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me. Good to hear. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why... As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answer. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull...
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading. Don't worry. Paimon, you...
I think they look cute on...
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed, but with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it... Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a...
Oh, well, I'm afraid that...
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lenny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be in... 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, but if revealing our secrets will help you we should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks.
All right, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned.
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and we're... However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good?
Well, you can't say we're good.
So in just a short time, he was not only... I know there's no such thing as magic. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that... Sorry, I tend to be... Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious.
Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand. Why would it be him? How strange.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the...
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? Well, we thought there might be a serious problem.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't right. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to... In other words, Linny knew who...
That much checks out.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even...
Go ahead, have a look around.
Hello there.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the seats were all booked in advance. So we were able to deduce the missing woman. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with the Magic Troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all.
Were the victims of previous cases?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. It is of utmost importance that we get to the...
Why would it be? Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. Whoever the murderer was, people needed to register and reserve a seat for the show. That, combined with this number people needed to register and reserve a seat for the show. That, combined with this number selector, could allow you to pick a young lady instead of some old fogey. So this is the rope. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler? Whoa. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left. So if a... Wait! Paimon...
Is there like underground
I see that you're investigating the air. If you find any new and interesting...
We don't have too many... The FUD? Oh,
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath.
That makes...
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice, and when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope.
Wait, wasn't the noise...
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough land. Oh, that's true.
That does remind Paimon, though.
In front of the Chief Justice and the Archon?
Whoever the murderer... This rope was obviously tampered with. Why would it be him? We all heard that noise, didn't we? Gosh.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us. Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone...
Why would it be? We all heard that noise, didn't whoever the...
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss.
Well, I am the second-generation president. Malus and the other...
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor...
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is...
Okay, if you say so. Not to remember...
All merely trifling details. Never mind. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things,
Really? We think so too! But how did you come...
Intuition, naturally. My unpaired... Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence, but that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was... Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back...
Sounds more like you just...
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll... All right, I've answered your question. Now...
Wait a minute! Did that answer...
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any... In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an
well...
And why would that be? See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I, too, think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be... And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our...
Wait! Since when did we become...
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but you wish to save a friend from false accusations.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got...
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty.
We'll be making some preparations first.
Speaking of that, I think magic should...
I can see that. Maybe I should try to learn some magic. If I can make things just...
You need not worry about such things, then.
Oh.
Speaking of that,
I can see that. Maybe I should try to learn some magic. If I can make...
You need not worry about such...
Oh.
Sorry, but no.
No, we're not leaving. Were you always...
Yes, after the Chief Justice. So the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much up.
How can you be so...
Well, because I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was... But still, I did not abandon my post. And I stayed put no matter. We Melazines are good.
So, it's safe to say the girl... Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful...
Alright.
We've checked everything. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Flicker.
Whoever the murderer was, why would it? The performance would not have been visible from where the doors were guarded. We all heard